last forever. Number 3, the same man who gave us Part of Your World, A Whole New World, tells Vanellope.
Funny. I meant in terms of why that was like hilarious to have that. I think it.
Interviews. In Ralph Breaks the Internet, she can briefly be Mike's OG voice actor.
Wi-Fi? It's actually pronounced Wi-Fi, Ralph.
Number 9, a place called Slaughter Race, which is anything but a traditional Disney princess.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
Hang on, man.
Yeah, Hang On Man or whatever.
Hang on, man. Yeah. Andrew. eBay ads.
Oh, I saw that.
Begin.
And he's been unbelievably supportive. And every time I talk to this guy, I just feel so much
Weird loophole, and maybe the thing about Warner's not doing the show is part of how I think we should have the biggest sub count.
What?
If that's not a pure mess, I don't know.
says it.
Look underpopulated by comparison. Number 2,
Oh, I
the
beg to
Batman
differ.
theme. Released before his death, but this cameo further demonstrates why his legacy was just when you thought Ballinger couldn't possibly be more animated. Hang On Man is a rather niche reference to comedy bang. Looking for
think like, the only things I really miss are probably like little details of
Bang, which started as a podcast of influential artists. This isn't the full clothing though. The music cue play. The Adam West series notably wasn't produced by Warner Brothers, but
I feel like they might have kind of been poking fun at that. One of the most memorable scenes.
according to Anna. Merida was the first Pixar character to be featured among
Notice, like there are things here that just flat out flew right.
in translation.
I evidently did not just see that was actually there.
Yeah, and
What stands out about
When I chit chat with the guy. So, Andrew, I love you, man, and please go show him some. Why is this going on for so long?
is this a whole episode of TV right now?
Support and check out his YouTube channel. And today he's requesting top 10 things. I didn't touch on it here, but so obvious.
And they get their little backhanded, like,
Yeah.
studio.
I like it because you look Arab. Hang on, man. What did you say?
in Wreck-It Ralph 2.
What's Pretty Fair one? Scenes out of the trailer to me.
I go download the Comedy Bang Bang podcast.
And I forgot about it actually. Like when the movie was done,
But I feel like the Sonic bits a bit. But yeah, I thought that was cute.
it's kind of like when Denzel Washington.
Particular movie in general because of the internet.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like that's kind of part of the
No doubt. No extra now.
merge that up into
Yeah.
acknowledge the very real
Moment where like, whoa.
Credits, however. Discussing this scene, animator Michelle Robinson stated, "World and others." On top of that, Sarah Silverman Smith. We can't help but wonder if this was the filmmaker's way of tipping the hat to some.
Yeah, and if you know those channels, you probably Avatar.
Coverage and
Taking a look at
Wi-Fi.
cameos,
Wi-Fi.
jokes, and little details that are in a magical kingdom, Vanellope wishes to spend the rest of her days in heard as Little Deaths. Check out
Ralph.
these played by Jaleel White on Family Matters, airing its first 8 seasons on the YouTube voice actors. The filmmakers clearly
get teased for a totally separate movie.
Yeah.
once again
Just one of the sequences that is a focus.
Yeah.
It's not even like
Somebody I just met.
autocomplete function. Knows more jumps to the conclusion that Ralph and Vanellope must be looking for Steve.
Then I go front and back.
yeah, super cool. To us,
Well, we're not.
Coincidence? I think.
Okay.
why not?
I had a hard time.
Disney characters.
Old Humphrey.
All right, let's get it over with. One of our top reward tiers is
Steve Urkel, who was
Velocity together prior to those nominations, and then they started an American Gangster together.
sequence from Ralph Breaks the Internet. Manzukis voices an obnoxious fan at a Q&A session who had
About
Like Fortnite.
who's talking about Fortnite, a thing I've never heard of.
Can you feel
another unconventional prayer who rose to
It's
popularity.
cool to learn about that mid-credit scene because I did like that joke a lot.
Character like Batman to be referenced in anything Disney related. When the Disney's official princess line, so it's not surprising that
Homosexuality. Okay.
the first time Lee has appeared in a Disney movie.
Yeah,
as he lent his
that's
voice
right.
and likeness to Fred's dad in Big. Other great clips from watching.
I agree
And be
with
sure to
most of
subscribe
your
and ring the
picks.
bell.
Ever.
in the IMDb, but yeah, it didn't like
Lee's cameo in Ralph Breaks the Internet, however, is that he passed away at 8. Number 1.
The Peter Pan shadow, I didn't know.
because of Steve Urkel some of the time. I remembered that being in the movie.
And considering that Brave beat the original Wreck-It Ralph for the best animated feature Oscar,
Subscribe to the Reject Nation, click that notification.
they did their homework on internet culture, as they actually enlisted real-life YouTube personalities to lend their vote. It was meant to be part of the whole montage where Ralph and Vanellope
Yeah, I just thought it was like Steve Urkel is just a reference piece.
game characters tend to rake in lots of likes. You can spot a
Whatever video you request on Patreon, we must definitely do and put up on on the YouTube.
And Ralph Breaks the Internet.
I know all
We'll
these
try to
things.
Keep any spoilers to a minimum, but keep in mind we'll be touching.
But I didn't realize that they
People pull, you know, or,
Yeah.
or even Jaleel White is a reference people pull.
notification bell. Download nothing. Check us out on Patreon. Yay! Bye. So of course she's gonna have a song.
And in the linear progression of the movie, is
Network.
Umbrella, Umbridge, Umami. No. Noah's Ark.
I didn't even think like where was that scene?
yeah.
But then that showed up and
Company. So naturally, we know.
but I was a little bit nervous too. I was so used to just seeing you on the screen. This guy has a great YouTube channel. They pulled from other people. That's to me like a legit Easter egg. That bit made me laugh the hardest out of everything.
yeah, maybe one.
His dream of living happily ever after. Another level of popularity.
Oh, cursed.
Economics, Urban Outfitters, or cool.
Funnily enough, white
Hang moment. That should have been number 10. Your tweet, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool that Danny Fernandez was featured in the movie.
4 million subscribers through rapping Upquake, Danny Fernandez, and Flula Borg as Yes's assistant.
Much joy. Like I'm always happy to communicate.
Hang on, man. I said, hang on, man. Hang on, man. Hang on.
The movie when I forget who's. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did have that.
Song. And you thought Ready Player One was the ultimate Easter egg?
Nice about it.
Fortnite, as in a
Man. New t-shirt.
Number 6. Fortnite references.
Slaves?
Disney?
This is like that's like a brilliant.
The major fun.
I also didn't realize that Brave beat out. I don't really watch the Oscars. Hi, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
And I'm John.
You in person was such a. You're gonna get another self-awareness throughout.
Yeah, it's appropriately meta, and it's just a cute way to package.
By. On the run from stormtroopers, Vanellope even encounters Nick Wilde, Grumpy,
Or like you watch Coco.
Oh, killed for this
Yeah.
impossible, or what?
Tier request comes from a man named Andrew Hay.
Hero 6.
I wear them front. I wear them
Sequence.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to feel the subs coming in as we start this conversation.
The Disney-owned ABC television.
They had that like 20-minute short film.
Vanellope not only crosses paths with Eeyore, but also spots the likes of Dumbo, Iron Man,
Yeah, that's a little girl in the car, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm mad that there wasn't
Subscribers. So apparently,
I
that's
can't.
although it's still a relatively new
It was
game,
funny.
Fortnite has exploded into
they wanted you to miss that.
Hey the Rooster, Tinkerbell, and Peter Pan's Shadow.
Let's get sincere for a moment. You're one of my favorite people.
Likewise, for
It's weird to be thrown a podcast in the middle of a video and be like, no, I want to keep listening.
Kermit the Frog, Eve, R2-D2, and Mickey Mouse, just to name a few. One area
Involved? And the lowest views possible.
As long as we have Frozen extended
This is especially hilarious. Popped up in Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
self-aware joke to
Yeah.
put in this specific movie that is very referential and has a lot of.
Never expected a DC actually voiced legendary video game character Sonic the Hedgehog on occasion in the actor Jason Mantzoukas never fails to produce comedic gold. During voices,
Like
Glozell
who?
Green, also known as Glozell and Simon,
Ha!
has accumulated over 4
Weekly Q&As, so go check us out. Hit him.
how she turned her mother into a bear after
Easter egg. The
Yes.
whole point of the song is that it's making fun of the scene in the movie.
He's Batman show, 90s.
Yeah.
You missed in Wreck-It Ralph. Joy, such a delightful Frozen play beforehand, which was like,
Yeah.
Jesus, really like much of an Easter egg?
I'm not sure. I remember.
When you get this like
I
giant.
feel like that's part of the fun of. It makes a ton of sense for this particular.
Penelope almost bumps into one of Marvel's most was more poignant than Stan Lee's.
Doesn't he talk?
While making her a haven of Disney properties,
I was a little bit confused by the first one. How is that? Just a little bit. Where you think, which makes that cameo.
Their steering wheel.
That whole
our heroes
episode's in the
consult a
movie.
search engine named Knows More. It sounds just like Neil Hefti's iconic composition from the 1960s.
Jason passed me. The Batman theme, I think I noticed.
Yeah.
Comfort whatsoever. And meeting Penelope singing the song was like, how's that?
I've seen several comments.
Like you're watching Ralph Breaks the Internet and you're thinking,
Not be a
called
full-on cameo from the Caped Crusader, but it's probably the closest Disney will ever be. Number 4, Stan Lee.
Yeah,
The credits
those
also
cool tubes. And today's top reward. latch onto, and I think that's pretty cool to know that there were things right there, but because it's animated in a lot of
It's the Rickroll thing is just
more about subscribe.
Answers in a particular is kind of hard. Despite being heavily advertised, the scene involving a pancake-eating bunny you might have overlooked
Someone voicing something.
loses access to her internet, which Disney is expected to officially acquire in
Fascinating.
2019.
It's, yeah.
A joke instead. Yeah.
And good on y'all for putting it at the end
Yeah.
instead of at the top. On our video game related videos, just saying.
Is that the song?
They mentioned Fortnite in here, which the only significance of that to me is
People in the world, dude. You were on this channel a few months ago.
Feeding her cursed cake. Well, this music was composed by Alan Menken.
Play. And it did pull me out for a hot second. And I feel like weirdly empowered.
As Yes explains how video
Way to play with the audience.
Yeah.
Because this was one.
Phenom Man. For those who don't know, has frequently appeared on the podcast where he coined this catchphrase. Number 5. Can't understand.
You're gonna get some tease for Frozen again.
Yeah.
That they put in the trailer.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then
they
immediately-
immediately go to show you this famous scene from the trailer.
Familiar battle bus on her tablet. The most ingenious Easter egg of all comes when Ralph performs the
fully click with me. And yeah, the fact that they got a few is pretty cool. Although they didn't reach out.
And then Urkel was being mentioned.
I
and
thought that was a stretch. Yeah, I mean,
Manzukis, at Disney, they set it up that way. They make the jokes about not having a song. And
Yeah.
everything, you know, like
princess.
Well, where I'm from, that's called Slave.
that's who.
Number 7. And though the blue blur actually does,
I had no idea about the YouTube stars.
I
That's
saw,
pretty cool.
I saw Glozell.
we publish new
Moonlight, I
content
Love
every
Lucy,
day.
Arrival.
Be sure to- This was Baby Groot. The scene is only made funnier when you consider that Manzukis' character is named age 95 Merida.
Give my mommy a cake, she turned into a big bear. My Alden tried to dare in. If that's not
Sharks bigger than the ones
It's
for
overtly in
having
this
young. Penelope expresses her desires.
Ribers than the content.
I don't. I thought that was possible. but-
Semantics.
Yeah, loophole.
And that was first
Full Metal Alchemist.
Her,
Notified.
Joss,
Jurassic Park,
Psycho,
Dunkirk,
Colbert
Mad
Report.
Max.
For this
Hannibal?
list, we're taking understand, which is because, quote, she's from the other studio. After credits.
The internet does have all these Easter eggs and cameos. It's easy to walk away from that film and
That her words got lost with "Never Gonna Give You Up." We've heard it. She becomes a literal cartoon character who loses, which derived from mispronouncing the phrase "Hang on, man."
Oh,
Penelope explored the internet, and then when the story shifted, it didn't really make sense anymore. As a bone to pick with 2017. Several references to the Battle Royale game can even
beat Russell Crowe at the Oscars when they starred in Virtual. You seemed a little bit nervous.
feature a sneak peek of Frozen 2. But instead of Elsa singing Let It Go, Ralph trolled us through a tune entitled Still Shared.
I have to grow up tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Gee, this
Missed a
one
couple of
almost
those
makes
people.
the Kingdom Hearts game
I did not catch on that was him. I've never heard this.
That yeah, what's he called?
And to hang on.
shares the same voice actor as the first film's King Candy, Alan Tudyk. With an
Ah!
aggressive
Like it's a background thing or like a.
I don't speak.
Oscar, this can
Interesting.
also be seen as a play.
How?
Yeah, exactly. Like, who did you have to?
Subscribers, why talk about movies
Yeah.
and only talk about the games we want to talk about?
But we just loved it so much that we wanted to make sure it was still
Like if you cover Fortnite, you'll get a million more.
maybe. Number 8, the anti-princess song. Whereas the other Disney princess, a cultural phenomenon that's dominated pop culture ever since its launch in everywhere.
Do animals talk to
I
you? No.
did
miss-
not.
Does make an on-screen appearance in Wreck-It Ralph 2, voiced by his voice actor of several years, Roger Craig.
Listening to that.
I didn't know that was a thing. It is cool that Ralph.
Disney has competed with Warner Brothers, DC Entertainment's parent, Stand Up, and Debbie, a member of Shank's crew in Slaughter.
That's cool.
Queen Ballinger. It's no secret that Disney owns Marvel, which is DC's biggest
But
rival on the
now they
superhero
own
front.
DC. Like Stan Lee.
Yeah, I
that's-
remember that.
Yeah, it was pretty in my face about it, right?
Yeah, I don't think not to pick it up.
Like the whole audience clapped.
Yeah.
When she was done.
Slaughter Race,
Brilliant.
a game overrun with fast
it
cars.
possible to miss that?
Explosion period of 2 weeks is cleverly mentioned.
Such a funny joke.
Voiced by Kelly MacDonald, Merida from Disney princesses transition into their casual
It kind of hit me when I was watching that. I remember when the Coco came out. Noticed.
Disney sequence.
I
has one
noticed,
cameo
yeah.
after another. Although none instances a
Pure mess, I don't know what it is.
vanilla.
I understood it this
only
time.
Disney princess who's something of an outsider.
All right, guys. Well,
Full jab towards the competition.
Bit of a stretch.
yeah, I'm like that's.
The Oh My Disney. The film
Ah.
initially includes appearances from Tiffany Herrera, also known as I Has, features a attractions dedicated to Baymax and Buzz Lightyear.
I did miss a few of these things.
I was what? Okay with him. I never feel this sense of discomfort.
Upon a few plot points.
Uh-oh.
Ralph reveals. So even cooler, actually.
Yeah. I mean, that they're willing to play now. We hear the voices and go, oh, no
Yeah,
way, you know?
yeah, like that's a cool reference. I mean, some of these are like in the background, but there were things that were evidently presented to me that I just did not.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things you missed.
Something about its voice talent and everything that other stuff.
Could be found in this Disney movie. In one of the subtler instances.
Thrown out there moment, it's like a full-on scene.
20th Century Fox.
The way advertising works now.
And also that joke with Frozen 2. I didn't quite get why that was.
Rick rolling, but Ralph rolling. Do you agree with our pick? Sings this song with Gal Gadot, who's known for playing another young man. Even when he's given the most minor of roles, the floss dance, which initially stemmed from Russell Backpack Kid horning and reached an, as mentioned before, Penelope's trip to Oh My Disney is overrun with icons under the mouse
That occurs in.
It's exactly like that. This is Disney's American Gangster right here.
Thank you, Andreas, for requesting this, and thanks, Watch Mojo. This was a pretty good list. And guys, you can sing.
Arguably, that's the hardest thing
most
to miss.
memorable.
that inspired a TV series of the same name. Hansuka's
Go inside out.
I thought it was really fucking fun. Like, that's a cool way.
with a user who looks an awful lot like Darth Maul past
Just internet it's like the original meme.
Well, no, I know why that's.
House's umbrella, but you need a keen eye to catch them all. Upon arriving,
As
Vanilla
Brave beat out Wreck-It Ralph.
on the Disney press list. Okay.
Yeah, so it was everyone. I mean, Danny Fernandez, I did see too. Ralph Breaks the Internet. At our Patreon, we do TV show reaction, watch-alongs, music video.
and a traumatized baby Moana was excluded from the film's plot. The clip did surface in the
And then you end up getting that.
At least that's what we think she was trying to get across, just over a week before the film's release. We sadly didn't get to see the film. Similarity with her character, Miranda Sings, also makes a cameo as herself.
Keeping up with what you meant by that.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below.